Hi team, greetings everyone. In our previous session, we saw how to do defect tracking in FireFlink platform, right? In today's session, we are going to discuss about the dashboard section. So if you notice, we have came across all the different types of sections that we have in the individual project level. We have seen this project section where we can get the project details, user details, and the respective role details, right? And when I say repository, this is the area where we are going to store the pages and the respective elements. And test data is for data driven testing, right? So where we can upload the files and we can fetch the data from those files. Test development is the section where we are going to write the actual manual test cases or automation scripts, where we'll be developing the automation scripts. Test execution is all about executing the suits. So if I want to perform a smoke testing, what I can do, I can create a suite of smoke testing and I can run that particular suite which will run only the test cases which is related to smoke testing, right? And defect section is for tracking the defects, right? Once the defect is raised, I want to track the defect. Then I can use this defect section for tracking the defects, right? Though this analytics is nothing but the pictorial representation of your suit execution, which makes us understand the stability of the application, right? Now the remaining part is dashboard as well as the configuration. So in today's session we are going to focus on this dashboard. So once I click on this dashboard gives me the detailed information about the individual project. So as of now, I am inside individual project level, and in the individual project level, under which section I am inside the dashboard section, right? So now once I click on the dashboard section of ShopperStack project, here if you can see project name is reflecting, project type, what is the status of the project, how many number of users are present inside this particular project is reflecting as 5. And here I will be getting the detailed information about the resources which is available in this particular project. So if I want to know total number of scripts present inside the project, I no need to navigate to test development section. I can just see the dashboard of this particular project. So here if you can see 16 scripts totally has been developed and 4 suits has been developed. 28 project elements means the number of elements that I have stored in the repository is what? 28 elements. So this program elements is a different concept. We will discuss about this later. And 5 step groups I have created, and I have 2 test data files and 2 project environment variables and 18 global variables I have. So here this gives me the resources which is present inside that particular project, right? Now it is giving me the information about the execution suits. So what is the suits available in this ShopperStack project? So here if you can see there are totally 4 suits, out of which 2 is getting passed and 2 is getting failed. So different status also it is giving me, and it is giving me the same pictorial representation of the same, right? Now here it is saying show data for. So here this is a drop down, right? Let me just click on this drop down. So once I click on the drop down, if you can see, I can see all the suit that I have created in my ShopperStack project. Now if I select a particular suit, that suit details is reflecting. See suit name demo, created on, created by, last executed on, last executed by, executed ID, executed type, and even I get the machine details. So this particular demo suite was running in this particular machine and the executed duration. So total duration for execution is around this time. And what is the status of that particular execution? Passed. So if I select a different suite integration, I'll be getting the respective status of it, right? And here if you can see, I'm getting the respective pictorial representation, right? This is for which suite? Integration suite. If I give it for a different suite, say for example smoke testing, I'll be getting the same pictorial representation for smoke testing as well, right? Now let me just scroll down. Here we have something called as memory. So what do you mean by this memory? So whenever we are creating a project in the FireFlink platform, the project will be having the 200 MB of space. Each and every project that we are creating inside the FireFlink platform will be allocated with 200 MB of cloud storage. See if you can see 200 MB the assigned memory. So for this ShopperStack project, how much memory has been assigned from the cloud? 200 MB has been assigned. Okay, let me just scroll down. And here, out of the 200 MB, means 200 MB, test data files, the file whichever I am uploading in the test data section, it is occupying around 17.2 KB. Screenshots, whenever the script is failing, it will take screenshots, right? Those screenshots are occupying 4.2 MB in this 200 MB of space. And the videos, if I configure the video for execution, if the execution is failing, I want to take a video, or if the execution is passing or failing, I want to take a video. All those videos will be stored in this 200 MB allocated space. So videos alone, it is taking around 25.3 MB and program element. So this we will discuss later, right? Now, when I say the things that are going to occupy the memory in the cloud platform, right? In your cloud storage. So, what are the things that are going to occupy the memory? Your test data files will occupy the memory, screenshot will occupy the memory, video will occupy the memory, and program element will be occupying the memory. What about the automation scripts? They are not going to occupy the memory. Only these four things will occupy the memory, right? So now this memory is to show which portion of the project is more occupying the 200 MB allocated space. So here we will understand which is occupying more space in the project. Say for example, my video and screenshots are allocating more project, means more MB. Then what I can do, I can delete the screenshots or I can delete the videos. That we will see with respect to configuration. So here, when I say dashboard, dashboard is for giving the detailed information about that particular project, right? So this dashboard is present in individual project level. Let me just navigate to all project. In all project level also, we have something called as dashboard. When I go to dashboard of individual project level, I get the details of the project. What if I go to the dashboard of all projects? Let me just try. I'll just click on this dashboard. Here, I will be getting the detailed information of all the projects under my license, right? So here if you can see projects. So here it is specified as types, web services, web, mobile, web and mobile, and SalesForce. So under this project, means under this license, how many projects I have created? I have created two projects. One is a web project, one is a mobile project, right? And what is the status of the different project? I have two projects, right? Both the projects are having what status? Open status. So only if you can see, the open status is given as 2. And users, who are the users under my license? Means the count of users under my license. I have totally 6 users and all 6 users are active. Depending upon the status, it is reflecting. So when it is an activation pending, then it will reflect activation pending. When they are disabled, it will reflect disabled, right? And in my license, I have around 6 users, right? What are the privileges that they have? So I have 2 super admins, 3 admins, and 1 user, right? So here I am getting the details with respect to the license. Let me just scroll down. So it is saying as clients. So in my license, I have used only one machine, Windows machine. So here if you can see, it is showing 2. So in my license, how many machines I am using? 2 machines. Okay, let me cross check. Configuration, run configuration, environment configuration. See, only 2 machines are reflecting. So only when I go to dashboard section, the client, it is mentioning as 2 total machines. And here it is highlighted in blue color. What is the meaning of it? Both the machines are Windows machine. And here we can see the browsers, status, access, and the different phone OS also. This is with respect to mobile testing, right? So here if you can see, we can see the different browsers available in those machines whichever I have in my license. So there are around 1 Chrome, means 1 Firefox browser, 2 Edge browsers, 2 Chrome browsers. It is giving me the collective information. In both the machines, comparatively, it is giving me the collective information, right? And here status. So both this status of the machines are disabled as of now, right? And what is the access of that particular machines? So both the machines are what? Having private access, right? Both the machines are having private access. And this is with respect to mobile testing, which we see later. Now, let me scroll down. Again, we have something called as memory. So when I am in the individual project, for each and every project, how much MB is allocated? 200 MB. Whenever you create a free license, in total, you will be getting 2 GB of cloud storage. Whenever it is a free license, you'll be getting 2 GB of cloud storage. Out of that 2 GB, 200 MB will be allocated for every project that you create inside the license, right? So here if you can see, the total memory is 2 GB and assigned memory is 400 MB. How come it is 400 MB? Because 2 projects has been created, right? For one project is 200 MB. So for 2 projects, it will be obviously 400 MB, right? And we are having something called as used memory. So out of this 2 GB, the total storage, 29.6 MB has been used, right? And here if you scroll down, we can see the different types of projects here, right? So when I select web, it will display the web project. So what is the web project I have under this particular license? Software stack. Okay, let me just click on mobile. So it is showing Amazon. So here, what is the meaning of this? This Amazon is a mobile project. And when I select web and mobile, no projects found. It is saying in your license, you have not created any web and mobile project. And if you are asking, I want to see the web services project. So it is saying no projects found. I have not created any web services project. If I want to see the SalesForce project, if I go to SalesForce, I can see the list of SalesForce project. So depending upon the type of project you are selecting here, you can see the list of projects under your license. And here if you can see, when I click on web, right, what it is saying total number of projects is 1, assigned memory is 200, used memory is 29.6 MB. And when I say mobile, the total number of project is 1, assigned memory is 200, used memory is 0 MB. And for web and mobile, web services, SalesForce, it is saying total number of projects are 0. Why? Because I have not created any projects with web and mobile project, web services project or SalesForce project. So only when I click on those particular project types, I'm getting this no project found, right? So this dashboard of all project level is going to display the details of the license as well as the projects which is present under the license. So this dashboard section gives you the detailed information about the license when it is in all project level, and when you are in individual project level, and if you go to dashboard section, this will give you the detailed information about that particular project. So this is the use case of dashboard section. So in today's session, we have discussed about the dashboard section with respect to individual project as well as all project. We will see the next topic in next session. Thank you.